Good morning, good morning, good morning. Welcome to Good Morning Bouncing. I'm so grateful to be here with you today, bringing, hi Alicia, with the intention of bringing more peace to everyone's heart, to everyone's lives, to our earth. Hi Shelby. So today we're bringing in um, peaceful awakening. Hi, well, happy birthday, Martha! Happy birthday, happy birthday. I should have a hat on or something. Okay, all right, here we go. Celebration, Martha's birthday. All right, so we're bringing in peaceful awakening today. Um, and if you look at the news for about a second or two, or maybe 30 seconds, the piece can just go flying out the window. So I think it's even that much more important for us to do our practice. You're like, it's for you to do our practice to keep the chi flowing in and out as much as we can to keep our vibration up, um, which I know doesn't sound like a lot, but it's that ripple effect, right? So let's do that. Let's bring some joy into our practice and just send peaceful awakening to our whole species and to the world and beyond. Okay, so feet, shoulder, hip distance apart. Feel the earth and feel your connection and feel that you are, because it's true, made from the earth. And every part of the earth, see, and parts of you are from the beginning of the earth. So we have everything within us. We're connected to everything. We have that commonality with everything on our planet, with all each other. So let's let that oneness start to, we feel the oneness coming up through our feet, through our whole body. And as this is coming up and the chi from the earth, we just allow any extra energy we've been holding for whatever reason, any time in our life, and just let it go, let it go, let it go, like the leaves falling in autumn. Or maybe if you're in spring, maybe you have blossoms on the tree and then the wind blows and some of the little petals come off. However you want to think about it, and let it come through the top of our heads and meet with the universe and the love from the universe, the divine coming back down. And if you want to think of it in a different way than coming from below and above, then absolutely do. From inside, our stillest point inside, traveling out to the ends of the universe and back. However you want to feel about it, and just be joyful. Let remembering, I've been posting about my sister as a hero, and I'm using the I'm trying to bring in the five elements with it. So last week was the one I did was bringing in the happiness, right? And this time, yesterday was joy, bringing in joy. Breathe in through the nose, breathe out through the mouth. So that's going to go on through this week. And I guess those were two this week, actually. And then next week. That's my plan right now. I just let's put our hands over our head. Just wanted to bring up, that for other people to say, who are the heroes in your life? Who's brought you happiness and joy and peace and contentment and gratitude? And wake that up. So please, if you see my post on there, say hi, tell me about your heroes, and let's make that ripple of kindness and all of that continue out. So we've got our tongue touching the roof of the mouth when we do this, and we're breathing in through the nose and out through the mouth. And you could tuck your chin in a little bit, aligning your neck with the rest of your spine, and then just feel how you feel. Now, I feel a little crooked this morning, actually. Hi, June. So, as you're bouncing, let yourself move around a little bit and get rebalanced. Get back in alignment. And feel the earth energy from your feet. You can do this without socks or shoes on, depending on what you're standing on and how cold it is. And if that's what you need to really get that connection, where you can just imagine it, visualize it, and let yourself feel, because you're always in this connection. You're always in the life force of the divine, because that's what we are, and that part stays. We shed our outfits, but that's eternal. And so sometimes we get separated from that knowing. So bring yourself back. How? By connecting to the earth, by listening to your body, by letting your mind go in the hammock and sit down and just watch. Okay, you're just watching now. I don't want you to judge anything. I want you to go back to this is what you felt before, blah, 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 blah. We're just starting anew. We're erasing or shaking the Etch-a-Sketch, erasing the board, and starting over. Hello, my friend Tamara. Hi, Dorothy. Yes, thank you. Yes, it's Martha's birthday, so I put this on for her. So allow yourself to just be alive. And let's be grateful. Let's be grateful, because that stuff coming at us from every direction, it seems, is fearful. And so we've learned in Spring Forest Qigong about the 5 elements, right? And so happiness helps to release anger. Joy helps us to release hatred. Gotta bring in joy. Peace helps to release anxiety and overthinking. Contentment helps to release grief, sadness, and depression. And gratitude helps to release fear. So let's pour in gratitude. If we've got to make something up, make it up. Just look at something and say, wow, I'm grateful for the shape of my timer. I'm grateful for the shape of my timer. I'm grateful that I have a timer, as I really enjoy using it here. I'm also grateful, see that that has pink on it. I picked a pink one. So what can you be grateful for? What can you be happy about? What can you bring in that brings you some contentment for you? And then when you get yourself, when your heart opens and you're like, I love myself the way I am. Hi, Pat. Then we just shine. We shine. We're a love radiator. And we affect everyone and everything around us. Let's go side to side. And as you breathe in, we're going to go through the 5 elements today. I think we need a whole 5 elements that we're just kind of go through. Let's see what happens. But first, we'll do our shoulder shrugs and the rest of our active exercises. So remembering that we're going to pull our shoulders down in between, like we're doing that now, like we could do that now, and release. So we're going to do that in between the shoulder shrugs. That's new as of this last, I don't know, 3 weeks or so. So let's just lift the shoulders up, head goes back, scrunch back a little bit. Continue to breathe. Touch the tip of the tongue to the roof of the mouth, behind the front teeth. Breathing in through the nose and out through the mouth, and slowly releasing down, allowing spinal fluid and chi to come up through your whole system, bathing your brain and even everything in your head. So all your senses, eyes and your hearing and everything. And then we relax for a second, and then we pull down the shoulders as if we just turned a magnet on, and they just went whoop, which is fun. And release. And thank you, Shelby. Being with all of us gives, she says, being with all of you gives me lots of joy. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And then 1 more or 2 more times, we'll take the shoulders up to the ears. So we're just lifting them. So if you went like this, your arms are just going to fly. They're not holding. Head goes back, scrunch back. Breathe in and out. Enjoy the anticipation and release your shoulders down, and then the spinal fluid, you feel the chi coming up and going through your ears. Maybe you can imagine spouting out your ears and everything releasing. All right. I have this hat on, so I'm a little extra silly today, just so you know. And we'll pull our shoulders down in between and release. So if you missed what that's about, as we do our last one, I will explain. Master Lin, a few weeks ago, because he's been teaching us all of last month about how to release stress in the moment, even more quickly. And one is to do this movement, but add the shoulder pull at the end. So now we come back, feel the chi, feel the spinal fluid coming up, bathing our brain, such a clear brain for whatever we have going on, and let's clear out our eyes, little windshield wipers there, and anything we no longer need, flex off, and then we're going to pull the shoulders down. And so that helps because he was talking about how the stress gets right into the shoulders and that C7. So how can we release that right away as quickly as possible so it doesn't get stuck and cause more blockages, energy blockages in our system. Okay, very good. So now we're gonna, I gotta come back up. Tap the cheekbones, open the front channel. Tap the beginning of the eyebrows, open the back channel. Cup the top of your head. Trying not to knock off my pretty self, my pretty thingamajig. It's got butterflies on it, by the way. See? Cup the base of your head. Come down to your C7, and you could do the pinch and release or the massaging. Now he did say the pinch and release is a more quick way to release tension. Maximum 5 seconds because you have blood vessels going through there and we don't want to pinch those. Okay, so very good. Now we'll clap our hands. Cup the inside of the left elbow and the right side. Underarm left side, right side. Window the lungs and the right. Cup our kidneys. Rub with the backs of our hands and the palms, and then tap the tailbone Let's tap our hips. Come down to the knees, cup the tops of the knees first. Reach around to the backs. Both sides left. Both sides right. All right, and today let's come up on the toes, avoiding this if you're pregnant, and down on the heels, and just allow anything you no longer need to just fall away. Releasing down. Let it go, the tension. Let your muscles soften even more when you do this. And vibrate down. The vibration of the earth vibrates up through our system. Let's try that again. We come down, feel the vibration coming up through our system gently. So you don't go hard. Gently, gently, gently. And feel that. Awesome. Awesome. Very good. Okay. So now we'll get into beginning of the universe position and then go into our healing practice. So beginning of the universe position, feet, shoulder, hip distance apart. Tuck your tailbone in and out until you feel that release in your back. It's nice and straight and your spine feels so happy, strong and aligned, and holding your form up so perfectly. Elbows come out, stretch your fingers and toes, stimulating 12 meridians that start in the hands and feet. And did you know that 4 meridians begin in your hands? All the other systems have 2. The heart has 4. Tuck your chin in a little bit, tip of the tongue touches the roof of the mouth behind the front teeth. And if you can, switch your breathing now to in and out through the nose. Still following what is right for your body in this moment. We've got a smile. Do you remember what SMILE stands for? Start my internal love engine. Feel some bubbling joy come up. Even if you don't think there's anything that you can be joyful about right now, just notice there's a little lava lamp in your heart. And you know, it warms up. Sometimes it's a little cool if you shut it off, but then it warms up and it starts to make little movements, and then all of a sudden the bubbles start coming up. Let those bubbles be joy. Awesome. See what you feel now. Perhaps you have tingling just kind of going through your entire body as that idea of joy coming up and bubbling. Let's close our eyes if they're not closed already. Feel yourself going from just a physical being to a light being, back and forth. So you're kind of in between being and not being. Say the password, I am in the universe. The universe is in my body. So that's like everything and one. The universe and I combine together. Let's not be afraid in this moment. Let's be brave, courageous, and allow ourselves to blend as we are anyway, but to realize that and open up and soften and connect to all the beings in our beautiful planet and the universe, and know we are so supported. And we feel our light and everyone else's light lifting us all up. So the movement I want to do today is we'll do connecting with your body's energy, okay? And so that when we take our fingers like this, and so you have them like this, make a little heart, and then we're going to bring them up and down until they kind of hold themselves in place. So there's a little pressure because your elbows are out. So it's not going to work if they're down. But if your elbows are out, and then they're going to hold them in place there, right about in front of your navel. See? And then we keep our weight on our left foot and come out another half a step to the right. I like to bend down further. I'm going to bring this down a little bit. But it's up to you what feels right for you today. And we breathe in and we allow the wave of our breath to take us to the left side. And then we breathe out and we allow the wave of our breath to take us to the right side. And you just go back and forth, breathing in to the left, breathing out as you go to the right, and go nice and slowly and feel the chi moving in your body. So this one specifically is for the lung system, and that color is white, and the emotion is contentment, which helps us to release sadness and depression and grief. It's the metal element, okay? And you can chant C. And when you do C, this one you want to have your tongue kind of hanging up near the roof of your mouth, but without touching. C. And lower tones. So that's our overall movement we're going to do for the next 3 or so minutes. And then I'm just going to talk us through all the emotions and the elements to give ourselves a balance of all of them while we're doing this movement, bringing in contentment, allowing yourself, if your body moves side to side, you know, turns or whatever, you go ahead and do that. So breathing in and out. Breathe in green light coming into your entire body, through every pore, into every cell, tissue, organ, all your bones and bone marrow. This beautiful green light helping to release anger, frustration, resentment, and allow yourself in this contentment, because there you are in contentment, and yet you breathe this in to allow yourself to release anger, to bring in happiness. So bring in happiness with your contentment and allow beautiful green butterflies to fly out from any part of your body, back to the universe, back to where they belong. And then let's breathe in red and pink light coming in through all the pores of our skin, into our cells, into our tissues, our bones, our organs. Breathe in joy, releasing hatred. Breathe it in. Feel the joy. It's so powerful. It's fire, isn't it? And let it burn through any hatred. For whatever reason, you don't have to judge it. You're just going to let it go. Beautiful red butterflies flying out to the ends of the universe. And then we're going to breathe in yellow light, golden yellow light into every pore of our skin, our cells, our tissues, our bones, our bone marrow, as we continue to be in contentment. We bring in peace and contentment together. Can you feel them moving together throughout your whole body, releasing butterflies in yellow colors, releasing out of your eyes, your ears. Sometimes the peace out of your brain. We hold it back, so we're going to let it go. Let that peace release. Anxiety and overthinking, release it out. We've got more experiences to have, so let's make room for the peace. And then we're going to start breathing in the color of white. And feel it coming in from the inside out, from the outside in, into every cell, tissue, organ, bone marrow, our lungs, our sinuses, our large intestine, and every other organ of the body. Having this contentment energy. Feel it like carbonation going through every single part of you, releasing out beautiful white butterflies. And you see some yellow ones still from the last one because I forgot to say that, but that's okay, you're doing it anyway. And then we're going to breathe in blue light, dark blue light, as we come back to center. Breathe in dark blue light through every pore of your skin and release out fear. Bring in gratitude. Let yourself swim in an ocean of gratitude. And then as we're running out of time, we're just going to bring the whole thing, all that love, all that kindness, all that compassion, all that forgiveness into a ball of light in the lower dantian. Spin it, spin it, spin it. You've got that to use anytime you need it. Remember, we're bringing in awakening of peace. Bringing it in, and then let that turn into a tiny little energy pill, which you can use anytime you need it. You tuck it deep behind the navel. It is there for you. It's going to remind you of how wonderful you are and of that peaceful awakening. Taking a giant 10,000 hand breath in. Allow the universe to just pour an infinity amount of gifts for you and for you to give out, and do pledge that for all the gifts I give. I'm going to give as many out as I say thank you, thank you, thank you. I send you many, many blessings. Thank you. That was awesome. Happy birthday again, Martha. And I wish you a very, very happy day. Thank you. Bye.